Hello, before we start the video, could you please subscribe to my channel? Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a dense forest, there lived a little girl named Masha. She was a curious and adventurous child, always eager to explore the world around her. Masha lived in a small village at the edge of the forest, and every day she would wander off to discover new things. One day, while exploring the forest, Masha stumbled upon a small, cozy cottage. Intrigued, she knocked on the door, but no one answered. Curiosity getting the better of her, she pushed the door open and stepped inside. The cottage was warm and inviting, and Masha couldn't resist the urge to look around. As she explored the cottage, she discovered that it belonged to a bear. The bear was a kind and gentle creature who lived alone in the forest. When he returned home, he was surprised to find Masha there. At first, he was worried that she might be scared of him, but Masha was not afraid at all. In fact, she was delighted to meet the bear and quickly made herself at home. The bear was very fond of Masha and took care of her like a father. He cooked her meals, played with her, and even built her a swing in the yard. Masha was happy living with the bear, but she missed her family and wanted to go back home. The bear didn't want her to leave, so he came up with a plan to keep her with him. One day, the bear told Masha that he would deliver a basket of treats to her family. However, he warned her not to leave the cottage while he was away. Masha, being clever, agreed but secretly came up with a plan of her own. She baked some delicious pies and put them in the basket. Then, she climbed into the basket herself and covered herself with the pies. When the bear picked up the basket to take it to Masha's village, he didn't realize that Masha was hiding inside. The basket was heavy, but the bear didn't mind. He carried it all the way to the village. When he arrived, he left the basket outside Masha's house and walked away. As soon as the bear was out of sight, Masha jumped out of the basket and ran into her house, surprising her family. They were overjoyed to see her and thanked the bear for bringing her back. Masha was happy to be home, but she also missed the bear, who had become her dear friend. From that day on, Masha would visit the bear in the forest often, and they would spend time together, having fun and sharing stories. They remained the best of friends forever, and Masha always remembered the kindness of the bear who had cared for her so dearly. And so, Masha and the bear lived happily ever after, each cherishing their special friendship.